Mrs. Johnston, and we're going to apply what we learned in our story, composting, by sequencing pictures in order to put the composting story together. So, what is composting? Composting, you start by saving certain kinds of foods like vegetable and fruit scraps outside in a bin or pile. The food scraps eventually turn into good soil. So we have activity page 6.1 here. There are four pictures that show the process of composting. You're going to start by cutting out those pictures. So I am cutting out the pictures. I'm going to throw, or better yet, I'm going to recycle the pieces of paper that I don't use. We learned about recycling in some of our earlier stories in this unit. And I don't want my pieces of paper to go to the landfill. If you have not finished cutting out your pieces, you may pause the video momentarily and finish cutting out your pieces. All right, so let's take a look at our pieces. This one shows some tomatoes on a plant vine. This one is a shovel and some soil. This one shows a man with some scraps inside a bowl. And this shows some eggs and some lettuce peels and fruits and vegetables that have been used. So let's think about the process of composting. In which one of those would we want to start our composting process with first? That's right. We're going to have the fruits and vegetables and the leftovers that we didn't consume. So I am going to take that picture first. I'm going to put it on another piece of paper. I am putting it in the top left because whenever we tell a story, we always read from left to right. So that was the first piece. What happened next, or what would be the second step in the process? The man takes it to his compost pile, the soil that he is going to put it on top of to make it nutrient rich. So I put that piece second. So we have the first two pieces. We have the clippings and the leftovers, and the man putting it onto the pile. So what happens third? You are right. Then the man is going to use the soil to help strengthen and make new plants rich. So we have 1, 2, 3, and that means that the last piece, the last part of the process is the tomato plant that has used the nutrient rich soil, and we're going to cook or eat them. So we have used our four pieces from activity page 6.1 to tell the process of composting. So we start with our scraps. We take our scraps and put it into our compost pile. Then from the compost pile, we use that nutrient rich dirt and we put it onto plants and vegetables to make them nutrient rich and grow bigger and more lush. And then we could use the plants for eating. I look forward to seeing your sequencing of the composting process.